Stock of the day, thought we'd talk about Worley, one of the companies affected by the Ukraine-Russia crisis. Worley has said it is exiting its operations over there. The company says it will not enter into any new contracts in the country, but says the withdrawal will not be material to its global business. Shares dipping slightly in this morning's trade. Carl, what do you think of Worley, and more importantly, sort of some of the ramifications of operations of other big companies? They're not big players like Apple, Disney, IKEA, who have all given Russia the shrug, but you know, that's the ripple effect with companies all around the world, isn't it?
Look, yeah, I totally agree, and look, full credit to Worley for taking these steps. As you say, it's not going to be material to their operations. Stock's down a bit today, but it's bounced back really from those lows. So I think market's going to take this announcement in their stride. More broadly speaking, you're right. I mean, Viva pulled out, might have been yesterday or the day before. They're not buying any crude. Perth Mint's pulled out. Australian Super said they're going to divest anything to do with Russia. Twiggy Forrest said any profits out of Russia is quote unquote blood money. So yeah, I think Australian corporates are going to toe the line here for good reason, and there are probably many more announcements like this to come. Yeah. With respect to Worley, look, I think there's decent business there. It's had a tough time, obviously, as there's been underinvestment, let's call it, in the energy sector for the last few years, and that's been a major part of what they do. They have struggled, but a nice repivot more into sort of the ESG, sustainable, renewable space. It's about a third of their business now, and let's face it, if anything, this current crisis has shown us we still need oil and other forms of carbon-based energy to keep the lights on and to keep us warm and to drive our cars around until some of those other solutions come through. So you're looking at their sort of last half results and sort of the full year results before that. They do appear to be turning the corner, winning new projects, lots of projects in the pipeline. Valuation doesn't look too stretched here. We've got it. Our target price is about 10% or 11%, give or take. Today it's down a little bit higher than where it is. Chart's starting to look good. You can see there that sort of big double bottom in the middle. So you look at September, December. Importantly, that second low is higher than the first low from a technical basis. So that tells you that people are back into buying the dip. Bottom left, top right for the rest of it. So pretty happy with it, actually. I'd be comfortable adding this to even a longer term portfolio. I don't know if it's core holding, but probably a half of a core holding, and see how it goes as oil prices continue to perform well.
All right, David, what do you think of Worley?
Yeah, it's a very good business, and it's done very, very well in terms of the share price recently. But we were actually a little bit disappointed with their result. The result was a little bit below our expectations and reduced the recommendation to a lighten on Worley. Now, lighten really means that if you're currently a shareholder of Worley, it's worthwhile taking some profits at current levels, reducing your holding there. Doesn't necessarily mean selling out of it altogether, but just reducing the holding. I guess one of the issues with Worley is that the longer term really needs capital investment to generate their returns, because they assist in providing major projects, and given the long-term view on hydrocarbons, it's looking more and more difficult to get that capital. So we see that it will be in spite of the fact that we've got a very strong oil price at the moment, longer term it will be difficult to get funding for a number of those major projects. So I think that current prices, we take advantage of the stronger share price and take a few profits on them.
All right, take some profits on Worley.